What's up, Raider Nation? Happy Friday. Let's get to it. The Ravens hired Chargers defensive coordinator Jesse Minter, so let's check him off the list. Supposedly, we made a push for him, and I guess football operations, Brady, Spytech really liked him. Interviews went well, and I think supposedly Baltimore knew that, so they liked him as well. So they made a move because they knew that he was kind of hot on the market, at least from the Raiders' interest standpoint. I don't know. I don't know if they were really as interested as the media is making it out to be and the insiders. Um, I'm pretty sure that Tom Brady sold on Clint Kubiak. I think he's the guy. I think we're going to go with the offensive mind. That's what I want as well. I mean, if we're truly going, after Mendoza, um, let's get an offensive minded guy. And then he could build his team from there. Um, you know, it, I mean, right now, the coaches that we want, I'm happy that we're not, jumping on it just to fill a spot. All the guys that we want are currently in the playoffs. Um, and possibly, the coach, if it's Kubiak, I think he's going to the Super Bowl. Also, Davis Webb, that's a guy that I think there is high interest in. LaFleur, even the Rams defensive coordinator. Um, all of those guys are in winning positions right now, right? Not to take anything away from Minter, but I mean, the Chargers did what the Chargers do. Um, so I don't think I'd be very happy with that hire. So I'm happy that we could check Jesse Minter officially off the list. And I'm actually impressed with the patience that the Raiders have in, really taking their time to get this next head coach. We might not see him until, after the Super Bowl, February 9th. We might have to wait that long, but that's okay because we're not rushing it, right? I know some insiders and media outlets are, thinking that we're dropping the ball because we didn't make a move yet. Why would we rush? Why we should take our time. We have our GM. I think they know who they want. So let's wait till these playoffs are done and possibly wait till the Super Bowl's done. That's fine. We know Mendoza's, going to be there for the taking. Let's get the right head coach. We're going to have to nail it this time because we can't hire and fire after we pick this next head coach. Um, Next, probably the biggest news of the day, Fernando Mendoza officially declared to enter the NFL draft. That's great. I was listening to Q this morning. He mentioned, he's wearing silver and black on Jimmy Fallon's show. Thought he might announce it there. But that's a good sign that he's wearing Raider colors. I don't know if that's just coincidence, but very exciting. I mean, we knew he was going to do it, but it's official now. So the countdown is on. There's legit rumors going around that Philip Rivers is interested in interviewing for the Bills head coach job. Um, how does that affect us? I think everything affects us because I think there's a possibility that we are interested in the bill some of the Bills, former coaching staff as well. Definitely, the recently fired head coach. He's a great coach. We haven't heard anything about us being tied to the Bills as for interviews, but that's something to look out for. Um, my picks for the weekend. I This is a tough one. We don't know what to expect from Stidham. Let's talk about New England and Denver. Um, I think the logical pick would be the Patriots, right? They're playing well. I believe they're at home. Um, I think that's the safe pick, but there's also the unknown with Stidham and what does Sean Payton, what tricks does he have up his sleeve? A star could possibly be born, this weekend. I haven't seen Stidham play much, even with us, right? But every time I've seen him play, he's played pretty well. So an upset wouldn't surprise me. Stidham wouldn't have to do much, let the defense work, and all he'd have to do is really just be smart with the ball. Let the defense do the work. Um, so I think this is going to be closer than what people, expect. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. Not like, New England's doing great, but they're not this powerhouse that's just stomping everyone. But I'm gonna have to go with the hot hand, right? I'm taking New England, but I do think it's gonna be a very close game. Next, Seattle and the Rams. I think that's another close one. Um, it could go either way. This is another one that wouldn't surprise me, if the Rams, take this one. But just going with the hot team, I'm gonna have to go with Seattle. They're at home. It seems like they are just one of the most legit teams, out of the remaining four. So I'm going to go with Seattle with not great confidence, maybe 7 out of 10, but never count out the Rams, right? I'd like to see the Rams go down. I don't want to see Devontae advance. So I'm going with Seattle. Both of these games, I'm going with Seattle, New England. Not a whole lot of confidence. Nothing would surprise me with both of these games, but those are my picks. So let's see. Um, and again, if Seattle does win and advance to the Super Bowl, there you go. If Kubiak's our guy, we might have to wait until February 9th. Now, we could talk to the coaches after this game, but we can't, make anything official until the Super Bowl's over if they go that direction. Um, say Denver gets knocked out. If we really like Webb, we could lock him down before then. But I do think there's interest in Kubiak. Same thing with LaFleur in with the Rams. If they win, we'd have to wait. But if they get knocked out this weekend, we could pursue LaFleur if we really like him. So a lot to keep your eyes on, and I hope everyone enjoys the game. Hope everyone enjoys their weekend. And thank you for your time. If you liked this video and what I was talking about, please like, subscribe, leave some comments. Thank you for all the love on Instagram. And have a great weekend, Raider Nation. It's sad we're getting close to the end, right? But it's exciting because now we have the draft to look forward to after this. Super Bowl, draft. If any of you are into the Pro Bowl flag football game, I guess, if you're in the Bay Area, I believe that's going to be in the Moscone Center this year. So I think that'd be a great event to take the kids to. But anyways, looking forward to talking again. If any news breaks, I'll definitely post a video and talk about it. But Raider Nation, much love. Peace out.